Guys, and today we are starting on the Ptfs map. Not very unusual. And we are going to be flying to some Forgotten airports, starting off right at the top with Saber. Now this is a real airport, shortest runway at about 400 meters. I'll throw a photo up on the screen right now of what it looks like. It's pretty small. This airport, by the way, actually looks pretty good. I mean, they've got the Dutch flag and the Saber flag. Yeah, so over here we have a little terminal building here with obviously got like a tiny little, you actually have like a ground crew area with just a fire engine, which I can't get, which is pretty cool. And the ATC is up here, so let's have a look and check out the tower real quick. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty lame. I mean, look at this runway map, bro. That's pretty lame, bro. Right, okay, now we need to continue on and spawn in an aircraft. So let's go to all that are able to spawn here. And I mean, there's really only one which is able to be spawned. DC-6 Twin Otter with Betty Airlines. Now, the Twin Otter is actually the plane that they really do fly to Saber. So let's give this a try, and we'll try and take off from Saber right now. Now, I like the Twin Otter. I think it's a good plane. It's definitely very reliable as they operate it in Saber. And yeah, so it has to be quite good if it can take off here. I mean, look at this runway. It fits into all one shot on my screen, bro, and I don't even have that big of a screen. Bro, this is crazy. But, I mean, the insides of this plane aren't great. And also, I love how the throttle is on the roof as well. I find that so unique. Hold on, now it's full throttle right now. Straight down Saber. And now we're taking off. So we're about to take off. Pull up. Will we make it? Yo, look how close we were to the end. Yo, look at that. That just looks silly, that airport there, bro. Right, now, let's turn around and go for the approach. Coming in for our approach at Saber, as you can see, and we are stalling, obviously. I don't really know how fast I want to be or how slow I want to be, so this is definitely going to be an interesting landing. So, yeah, we don't want to stall, because if we go into those rocks, we are pretty much cooked, and, of course, we stall. Yeah. Come on, descend, quickly, now we're stalling, and we landed, and we reversed fast, so we can quickly stop. And yeah, that actually wasn't too bad. I mean, we landed, but again, ridiculous airport. Moving on to the next one. From Orangey, coming down to Gavic. Now, this one's pretty forgotten, and I like this airport, to be honest. I do like it because there's no one there, and you can spawn most planes there. So let's come around here and select plane to spawn at our aircraft spawner. Let's go, let's see what planes we've got. I mean, it's all pretty reasonable amount. I don't know what to spawn. Let's go with the Boeing 737, just like so. So we are on Boeing 737, and I got a freighter one, of course I did. And now let's push back and begin taxiing. So this airport, I don't know actually how old it is in Ptfs, but I don't think it's, that old. So let's taxi to the runway. We are on the runway, and let's begin our takeoff. Now this runway isn't the longest of runways, but I have comfortably been able to land 747s, A380s, and stuff in the past here. So yeah, taking off in the 737 MAX, just like so. Quite a swift takeoff there on that one. Pull up the landing gears, and yeah, that was quite nice. So let's turn around and get ready for our approach. Here we are on a slightly sketchy and quick final approach. As you can see, 270 knots. And we are in a bit of a nosedive, so I've kind of screwed this one up a little bit, but we'll figure it out. So gears down, just like so. Let's try and give this one a bit of a bit of flappage there. Try and get this one a bit of a butter landing. Like so, and that was a rubbish landing, but it's what the 737 is used for, so I suppose that's on to the next one. Right, now moving on from Grindelwald down to the other one, which is Sauthemptona. So here we are, it's Tiny Little Island. It's the only snowy one in Ptfs, which, I mean, fine. Nothing really special here in the airport, apart from this kind of unique design, which is really giving me big Heathrow Terminal 5 vibes, as we can see, which I think looks cool. And pretty average ATC tower. Obviously, it's got the ski centre here, because this is the ski resort. So yeah, we'll take off from here. Let's grab an airliner as well. I feel like we should go something unique. There's not really anything unique here, is there? 707. Cathay Pacific. So here we are in the wonderful 707 at one of the other forgotten Ptfs aircraft bases. Why did I say aircraft bases, bro? Anyway, let's begin our taxi to the runway now. Not much history on this airport. It kind of turned up. No one really knows it existed, and yeah, I mean, it wasn't ever really that popular. I've never really seen many people fly to it. Even I don't fly to it much, to be honest. I mean, I'll use it every now and then. I feel like just because it's so... Now I think about it, it's not even that far away from land, you know? It's not far away from Greater Rockford. You know, anyways, let's taxi to the runway and then let's get started. On the runway, full throttle. Let's begin taking off. Alright, in the 707 with its lovely quad engine system. Now, boom, just like so. We are up in the air. It's actually a really nice takeoff, that. And now let's turn around and prepare for landing. Here we are on the approach, and once again we are in a bit of a nosedive, as we can see. So we have 0% throttle and gears down, as we can see. So we are now all ready for landing at this relatively short runway. I mean, it's not that big, is it? Actually, we've got unique tilted landing gears. Coming in for a butter. Oh, that was rubbish. That was quite bad, and we stalled a little bit. Anyway, yeah. On to the next one. What I'm saying is supported and forgotten is the oil rig, obviously. I mean, it's this. I mean, there's not really much to say about it. It's just forgotten. Now, obviously, let's explore it, because why not? Orange's oil gathering services. Not sure they've gathered much oil. So obviously it's really lame. The model's not great. Oh, but we have got this pretty cool looking fire thing. Oh yeah, look at that. Look how cool that is. That's so cool. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm obsessing over that, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got a helipad. Literally the second someone spawns it. Oh my god, it's Ronaldo! Suey! Right, okay, so this is the biggest helipad in the game, and we are in the middle of nowhere, as you can see. Now, talking about the oil rig, it does have one kind of cool feature, and it's the fact that you can, you know, go down towards the bottom and, like, walk under it. I don't know why, but I just find this a bit cool. Not very cool, just a bit cool. I mean, look at it, and I mean, you can spawn in, like, seaplanes and stuff, but I don't have the seaplane pass, so that's a bit pointless. Here we are at the fabulous helipad with the helicopter, which I don't know how helicopters work, so we're just going to literally just go up. Right. How does this work? Okay, right, now flying, kaboom. Okay, so yeah, I mean, that's the oil rig. I mean, it's not very big, is it? Right, we can stop going up now. Hey, how do we stop going up? I don't want to go up anymore. I want to go down now. I've never flown helicopters before, and I don't specialise in helicopters. Just jump and... Oh, trick shot! Trick shot! Oh, and oh, this is quite cool. So yeah, that's the oil rig. I mean, it's literally the lamest thing. Like, look, you can actually see where we just were quite well. Do you see anything else? Greater Rockford. You can vaguely see the Coast Guard station. Yeah, it's a bit lame. Anyway, yeah, so that's all you can see, and that pretty much concludes the oil rig. Moving on to our next one. Now we're going from the oil rig all the way over to Cyprus, which will take us down to Barra, which obviously is an ancient airport. And obviously the last time Barra was used was in 1903 when the first plane came out. So we do have that plane here today, the Wright brothers plane. So yeah, this, I can't believe I'm about to do this, bro. So I don't even know how do you fly this thing, bro? Okay, so let's just begin taxiing, and we'll use Barra how it was supposed to use. As we can see, I hate this plane. I mean, look how slow, 20 knots, bro, like. I think this has to be the slowest plane in Ptfs. But anyway, this was the last time Barra was used. Not gonna lie, this is quite a cool plane, bro. Anyway, coming in for a landing at this airstrip. So yeah, let's land, and boom, butter landing. Now checking out the airfield, obviously, because we've done the flying aspect of things. It's quite nice. It's a bit like Saber. It reminds me quite massively of Saber. And yeah, it's an ATC personnel only, and this is the ATC tower, which does have quite a nice little balcony over here. Right, anyway, we are going to have to move on to the next one now. Now we are back for our last airport. Going to this place here. I'm going to RAF Scampton. Now, this airport, it's an RAF base, and as we all know, all RAF bases in this game have been forgotten about, obviously. So let's just grab a tanker or any plane. I don't know what plane. Let's grab this one. Never even really flown this one. So, and then let's just take off, taxi. Now, not much history about this airport. It's actually based off a real airport. It's got quite unique taxiway symbols, which, I mean, cool, I guess. This is also really close to Perth as well, and it's on its own little island as well. So it's quite cool, I suppose. And yeah, so here we are on the runway right now, and obviously not a very large runway. Couldn't land an AC-80 on here. I think I have once. By the way, this is the last airport that we will be covering today, so yeah. Let me know in the comment section below if there are any that you think I've missed out on. So yeah, let's just take off. Here, now as you can see, we are using literally the entirety of this runway to get the 707 in the air, as we can see. Now look, again, it's on its own little runway, which I think is kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, so look, now let's turn around and begin our approach. Now here we are on our final approach, bit bumpy one as we can visibly see. And yeah, so coming down to land right now, which I think is pretty cool at this airport. Now it's going to be really difficult because it is a short runway. Land speed to begin to ease off, and now of course we're stalling.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
But right, and now that concludes our aircraft forgotten airports of Ptfs. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.